I'm doing a short tutorial on how to play shuffle blues because all the tutorials were like 10 minutes long when I was learning. So I'm gonna do this in like a minute and 30 seconds. So the goal is just to be able to do this. And I'm not gonna go into timing or anything. It's basic blues stuff. Someone on YouTube has explained it better than me, I'm sure. So basically, you're only hitting the E and A string to do that first part, and you're keeping the E string open and second fret on the A string, and then you're going to the fourth fret on the A string. And the whole time the E is open and you're muting the rest of the strings kind of with your fingers, or you're not hitting them, and that gives you. And then to go to the next part, from 1 to 4, from the E to the A, then you're no longer hitting the E string. I usually mute it with my thumb, and then you're hitting the A and the D string, and you are open A, second fret on the D to fourth fret on the D. And then there's a couple ways to do the B, so the fifth part, 1, 4, 5 in blues. You could do this, right? You could then put your, basically move that A1 up 2 frets, so second fret of the A string, fourth fret of the D string, and then you hammer onto the sixth fret of the D string. It's a bit of a stretch. And then I will usually mute the E string by having my finger kind of touching it, my index finger, and then it's. I'm not gonna teach you that turnaround, but that's one way to do the B. You could, I saw like Keith Richards or somebody, you could just leave the A open and then do the fourth to fifth on the D. I don't think that sounds as good, but some people do. I think it adds like a seventh to it. And then you could also go all the way up to make a B, almost like a B bar shaped chord. And then that's the seventh fret of the E string with your index finger. Usually I do my ring finger is on the 9th fret of the A string, and then hammering onto the 11th fret of the A string. So that's it. And then since I'm only in 3 minutes, I thought I'd be talking longer. I'll do just another couple cool things you can do. So going, just from the beginning. And that's what we talked about before. And then at the end, doing this part is just the 3rd and 4th fret of the E string. You just throw that in there at the end, or you could like alternate it. I've seen it done different ways. And then again, just like the other thing, you can just move that down to the A string. And yeah, so I encourage anybody learning, to watch longer, more principled tutorials. But I remember when I was learning guitar, I'm not very patient, and I struggled to find a tutorial that kind of did that quickly. So hopefully this is quick enough for people like me. And encourage you to look elsewhere if you are interested.